What's the crack, lads?
So, Cold War came out. They had heaps of new guns that were going to make it into Warzone. We all got very excited. I went into the Cold War bot lobby thing, tried out all the ARs. I was like, oh, QBZ, Krig, XM4 are good, FFAR is brilliant. Level them all up, and then they made it into Warzone, and none of them were good at range. Luckily, I also leveled up the Stoner LMG, which I think is the best long-range automatic gun in Cold War that made it into Warzone. This thing is really accurate. If you put the 2x zoom on it, you can hit all the way out to 70 meters, no problem. I set up my loadout, which I show you here, and I brought it into a game of Resurgence, the like mini Warzone Alcatraz mode, and we won 4 games in a row with this loadout and a tactic that we used I'll talk about. Really quickly, I'll just show you the loadout I had. Well, you see it, click on Warzone now and the PlayStation 4 will take off like a jumbo jet. Right on cue. So here's my loadout. I had the Stoner LMG. Now I had been using the wrong barrel. I didn't realise. I just watched Jgod's video, I'll link down below, and he speaks of the Cavalry Lancer barrel, which is apparently better for bullet velocity. So I've got that on now, but in the footage you're going to put at the end, I don't have that barrel on. But definitely check out Jgod's video, it's very good. So Agency Suppressor, the monolithic basically, sound suppression damage range. Cavalry Lancer, says vehicle damage, but apparently it boosts bullet velocity. Field Agent Grip, vertical and horizontal recoil control. I use the 2x zoom, I think that's perfect. For this, the 3x is just a little bit too far, I find. And then in the footage I was using the no stock. It says sprint to fire time, I don't know how true that is, but it does feel like the mobility is better with this on. You could throw a grip on, try and get better ADS speed, or you could throw a different mag on. 120 round would be plenty. It has 75 as standard. So this is a really good, really accurate long range gun. It's an LMG, so it's a lot slower than an AR, but that's why you pair it with an SMG that can keep up. Now, if I wasn't trying to use Cold War guns, I'd use the MP7 because it's very accurate. It's great up close and far away. The MP7 is really accurate. But I want to use Cold War guns because it's fun to try something new. So the MP5 is just a little bit more accurate than the Mac 10. And the MP5 kills quicker than the Mac 10 if you hit all your shots. It's an excellent gun. It's comparable to the Modern Warfare MP5. They're not a million miles apart. And it's a lot of fun to use this over the other MP5 if you've been using the other one a lot. And I throw Agency Suppressor again. I use the Field Agent Grip, help with that recoil control. 50 round fast mag because I was playing quads, and if you're trying to take on a whole team, you need the 50 rounds and the fast mag if you run out of bullets. I used a 5mm laser to tighten up the hip fire spread, and I used a no stock here. It says sprint to fire, I don't know how true that is. Feels very good, the mobility feels very good with the no stock on this. But you'd swap that out for a barrel if you wanted, or an optic or rear grip, depending on your playstyle. But yeah, a lot of fun. And the footage in the background is I brought this loadout into Resurgence squads, and we had 4 wins in a row. Now I don't know if it was the loadout or a strategy, or the fact that the day before skill-based matchmaking was doing us. I had an 8 death, 0 kills game the day before. I had a dreadful time. I was in diamond lobbies, I'd say. It was awful. So then we had a good run here. The strategy we used was, because it's quads now instead of the trios, which it was, one of us does heaps of recons, because if you die you just come back, and then the rest of us just play the normal game, because usually 3 people playing together well can take on 4 people. Because someone's doing recons, we get money very quickly and accumulate it very fast. Once you get the loadout, the person doing the recons, if they don't die, if you die, you can just come straight back onto the loadout, get your loadout again and again and again. And then when it comes to endgame, you can buy score streaks, you can buy a precision airstrike, revives, cluster strikes, UAVs. So that was the strategy we used, and it worked really well. Shout out to Nasty Boy for being the recon man. But yeah, that's the footage I'm leaving you with here in the background. This is a great loadout and definitely worth trying. I definitely recommend leveling up the Stoner. I think it's going to stay great. I actually think it's better than the Bruin in the current state of Warzone. And the Cold War MP5 is brilliant too. If I was to change this loadout to make it a little bit better, I would have used the Modern Warfare MP7 with the Stoner. I think that would complement it better. But if you're looking for a good Cold War experience, try these. I'll leave you with that. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. I downed him, Jay.
Aye.
Downed it.
Lad, drop it in on you, no? Close to you.
Downed him.
Did he just come in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Buys me so much money.
That finished him dead.
Oh, I wonder why that is.
Nice, Jason.
Lads, look, there's a lot of shooting around the last circle. I think a lot of lads know, or they're just lucky where they are. See? Sure, we got our last win as well.
Run, what's going on? I'm a bit nasty.
I've silence. I've dead silent trouble. I run up and
Yeah, do.
follow me. See him run.
He's up top. He's up very top.
Lad, drop down with me.
Yeah.
Oh no, lad, he's there.
Downed him.
Oh, he's pretty much dead, yeah. He should have been pretty much dead.
Hey, I'm just glad I got the kill.
They got me.
Shite, man. When you said you were up top, that's why I put it
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. I wanted like the top of
I just did, Liam. I put one out.
Nice.
Liam, you might.
They're on the roof, boys. Put one on the roof, yeah, Liam, if you can, man. On me. They're...
Liam, yes. Liam, go back in.
Yes! No way, boys. Oh, he's outside now. Right here on the ground. Reloading. Oh, man.
What the fuck? You're killing me.
Where are you? Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Downstairs, he shot me on the way.
I downed him. I don't know if he's going to get the res.
He's flying though.
Oh, my God. Where's that, Liam? Is that above us?
It's disabled, is it? It's disabled, isn't it?
What the fuck is that?
I have to stop doing the right feed because it's fucking never at the end game. Right now. They're on, lads.
Liam, he's one shot.
Liam has 10 grand. Ron, you can see them, yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get no.
Oh, I'm stuck!
Oh my god, lousy. They have rockets on. Oh my god, how did you get away with that?
Still have 0 AR. Jay, have you any AR now?
No, run! In on me.
Nice.
AR!
Close. Oh, Joe, run, take out a little SMG you have.
He's just there. He's just on the
No,
ladder.
no.
No fucking way.
Try and have a look.
He's in, Jay. He's up.
Did you get that, Liam? Yeah, safe enough.
Yeah, that's another one.
Coming up, lad. I reckon.
I finished one.
Ah, lads. Oh.
That's
I'll
terrible,
get you.
Jay. Sorry, man.
I get you, Jay.
Oh, it's so sad.
I am.
Now.
Ah!
Oh, that was a bit of gas, man.
What's taking your house now?
Did you see that, boys?
Sorry.
Alright, lads.